10 questions on drivers' hours and tachographs, the rules that put more operators in front of the traffic commissioner than any other. Most drivers get at least 3 of these wrong. Let's see if you're the exception. Question 1. Under EU or retained rules, what is the standard maximum daily driving time? A. 8 hours. B. 9 hours. C. 10 hours. The answer is B. 9 hours. Daily driving is capped at 9 hours, extendable to 10 hours no more than twice a week. Question 2. After how much driving must you take a break of 45 minutes? A. 4.5 hours. B. 5.5 hours. C. 6 hours. The answer is a 4.5 hours. A 45-minute break is required after 4.5 hours of driving, and it can be split into 15 then 30 minutes. Question 3. What's the maximum weekly driving time under EU retained rules? A. 45 hours. B. 48 hours. C. 56 hours. The answer is C. 56 hours. Weekly driving is capped at 56 hours, with a further limit of 90 hours across any 2 consecutive weeks. Question 4. A regular daily rest of 11 hours may be reduced to 9 hours how many times between weekly rests? A. 3 times. B. Twice. C. Once. The answer is a 3 times. Daily rest can be reduced from 11 to 9 hours up to 3 times between 2 weekly rest periods. Question 5. A reduced weekly rest is 24 hours. What must follow it? A. Nothing extra. B. Compensation for the shortfall. C. An extra day off that week. The answer is B. A compensation for the shortfall. A weekly rest reduced to 24 hours requires the shortfall to be compensated by an equivalent rest attached to another rest period. Question 6. The working time regulations cap average weekly working time at 48 hours. What's the absolute limit in any single week? A. 56 hours. B. 60 hours. C. 65 hours. The answer is B. 60 hours. Working time averages 48 hours a week over the reference period but can never exceed 60 hours in any single week. Question 7. Where is a driver not permitted to take a regular weekly rest? A. In suitable overnight accommodation. B. At the operating center. C. In the vehicle cab. The answer is C. In the vehicle cab. A regular weekly rest of 45 hours cannot be taken in the cab, it must be taken away from the vehicle. Question 8. Whose responsibility is it to download and retain digital tachograph data on a regular cycle? A. The driver. B. The operator. C. The DVSA examiner. The answer is B. The operator. Operators must download and retain driver card and vehicle unit data, analyze it for infringements and keep the records. Question 9. Vehicles first registered on or after the 24th of December 2025 must be fitted with which type of tachograph? A. Analog tachograph. B. Smart tachograph 1. C. Smart tachograph 2. The answer is C. Smart tachograph 2. A full Smart tachograph 2 is required on goods vehicles first registered on or after the 24th of December 2025. Question 10. A GB-registered vehicle running on natural gas, up to 7.5 tons, is tachograph exempt within what radius of base, operating in GB only? A. 50 km. B. 100 km. C. 150 km. The answer is B. 100 kilometers. Alternative fuel vehicles up to 7.5 tons are exempt within a 100 kilometers radius of the operator's base when GB registered and GB only. 0 to 4, get on a refresher. 5 to 7, solid but sharpen up. 8 to 10, transport manager material. Subscribe for next week, and to keep your knowledge tight, try our free Could You Pass practice game plus the free guides at getroadworthy.co.uk, both linked below.